service 1945 onwards, taking photographs across Europe as part of the 4th Squadron, before transferring to 2 Squadron in Germany at the end of the war. The aircraft was returned to the Vickers factory in the late 1950s and was then donated to the Shuttleworth collection at Old Warden in Bedfordshire, and remained there for the next 25 years, mainly on static display outside, a little bit unloved, and the possibility of returning to the air was far from anybody's imagination. Before completion, Shuttleworth sold the aircraft at auction, where it was purchased by a French collector, and it flew again from East Midlands Airport in 1984, where it was completed and the rebuild was done. 3 years later, the aircraft was acquired by Wardward collector Doug Arnold, and soon had a leading role in the TV series Piece of Cake. The aircraft restoration company got the aircraft some years later and commissioned the full rebuild. The supreme flexibility of this aircraft is what makes it beloved of everybody at air shows. The speed of this aircraft coming down at around 200 miles an hour down the beach, pulling into the vertical, taking all of that energy, a wing over into a roll, inverted, and coming around in a beautifully executed barrel roll. Story associated with the Spitfire that we're seeing flying this afternoon as we listen to the music of Glenn Miller, which was of the period at the time, was that in 2003 they updated the colour scheme of the aircraft, because prior to that, by way of support for the workers of the National Health Service in the UK during COVID, "Thank you NHS" was painted in large white letters underneath the wings of the aircraft. It went on tour around the UK and raised a total of £130,000 for the NHS charities. As the restrictions eased, the aircraft was then flown over some 255 hospitals across England, Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland to spread the message of thanks to those it represented. Back in 2023, the colour scheme was replaced and back to the black and white stripes, which of course were reminiscent of all aircraft which were flying during D-Day, as a way of recognising the aircraft that were flying at the time. Taking you back in time on a Saturday afternoon Bray with the beautiful Spitfire.
Hi, and the bar was like a half hour. We're trying to get back down to you. No, we're staying off the bar. What's the bus back? What bus do you take back?